Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on. My name is John McCormick. Welcome to Elite Health Products. And in this video, we're going to talk about vitamin C. In this short little slideshow, I'm going to touch on a couple of the benefits of vitamin C that I've discovered, particularly when it comes to your circulation, your heart, the whole cardiovascular system, and some of the research that's been happening around vitamin C in that particular area. Now, it extends further than that. It has a lot of other good uses, as we know, but I want to just focus on this because I find it kind of exciting. So let me just start with a little statement here. Vitamin C is rapidly finding new applications in protecting against endothelial dysfunction, and I'll tell you what that is in a minute, high blood pressure, and the blood vessel changes that precede heart disease. Additional research is discovering that vitamin C can be helpful in preventing asthma, protecting against cancer, and supporting healthy blood sugar levels in diabetics. So it does go further than what I'm going to discuss. While often taken for granted, vitamin C is a critical supplement in your program to improve cardiac health and avoid degenerative diseases. Now, as you know, you can take vitamin C pills, you can get them in vitamins, you can get them in food, particularly oranges and a lot of greens. People don't sometimes realize that spinach and things like that are very high in vitamin C. And if you're taking it in a powder or in a tablet, there's different qualities of that. You can get kind of cheap vitamin C, and then you can pay for stuff that is absorbed much better than just being flushed out of your system. But let me first start by giving you some bad news, which has to do with heart disease stats. And this goes back to 2008. And I looked for more current stuff, but the numbers seem to be about the same. So in 2008, I think this applies to America, 616,000 people die a year with heart disease. It's like over 500,000 people. Degenerative heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the West, and it's all preventable. It's all preventable with diet, okay? So in 2008, heart disease caused almost 25% of the deaths, almost 1 in every 4 in the US. So coronary heart disease is a massive problem, and it is all down to what we eat. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women. Beats cancers, car accidents, you name it, all of it. More than half of the deaths due to heart disease in 2008 were in men. Coronary heart disease is the most common type of heart disease. In 2008, 405,309 people died from coronary heart disease. That's heart attacks and things like that. There's other disease of your blood vessels, arteriosclerosis. There's other ways too. But this is just coronary heart attacks. Every year, about 785,000 Americans have a first coronary attack. Almost 1 million people have their first heart attack. Another 470,000 who have already had one or more coronary attacks have another one. So you'd think that would wake you up, the first one, wouldn't you? In 2010, coronary heart disease alone was projected to cost the U.S. $108.9 billion. That's a lot of salami if you're a meat eater. This total includes the costs of healthcare services, medications, and lost productivity. So, as you can see, it is a major problem. And most of this comes from fat in your diet. And a particular type of fat, which is animal fat, which is saturated fat. We eat more animal products, dairy, eggs, and meat now than ever. And so what you're seeing is kind of an epidemic in heart disease due to saturated fat. Now, having said that, oils, vegetable oils are a fat. They're not good for you either. So you need to watch how much of that you pour on your salad. So any kind of oil or any kind of fat is not that good. It's just that the saturated fats are really dangerous. So that is a few statistics that point to the size of the problem. Now, what I want to do is I want to focus here on blood vessels because this is the source of coronary heart disease. And if you look at the picture, you can see that there's three areas. This is a vein or an artery. There's three areas to it. There's the outside, there's the middle, and then there's this inside area, which is the endothelial, which is the area I want to focus on. This is the area that what poor diet destroys. And as this breaks down, the artery collapses and closes. Plaque builds up in here. This weakens. This right here, fat destroys this endothelial. And that there is a mountain of evidence that points to that now. So I want you to just consider this when you're working with your diet, improving your diet. And vitamin C is one of the vitamins that really helps with strengthening this endothelial and keeping it healthy. Now, if you're not going to change your diet, there's not much hope for you. If you're just going to keep eating high fat, saturated fats, then this is going to cause problems in your coronary circulatory system. So the endothelial is absolutely crucial in having healthy veins and arteries. And vitamin C supports the strengthening and keeping that healthy. So just a little bit of education on that. So the research these days is saying vitamin C is fantastic for strengthening arteries and veins, among other things. So let me just give you a kind of wrap up of some of the other benefits. Ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, is a potent antioxidant. So antioxidants are one of the things that helps take out the pollutants out of your body by attaching to them and transporting them out of your body, with increasingly diverse uses in health promotion and disease prevention. So it's a potent antioxidant. Every step in the progression of arterial sclerosis, which is hardening of the arteries, they're supposed to be nice and spongy. Bad diet makes them hard. So does cholesterol. Can benefit from the antioxidant power of vitamin C from preventing endothelial dysfunction. That's what I was showing you in the picture. And altering lipid, that's fats, profiles and coagulation factors to preventing blood vessel changes that could lead to strokes and other vascular catastrophes. Vitamin C supplements reduce cellular DNA damage. That is the vital first step in cancer initiation, and also reduce the inflammatory changes that allow a malignant cell to grow into a dangerous tumor. So it's great for cancer. I used to go to a clinic and they had intravenous vitamin C. So they just put it right into your arm. Fantastic. Vitamin C supplements enhance the health promotion effects of exercise and reduce exercise-induced oxidation damage. So when you exercise, you produce free radicals. And the free radicals can do damage. The vitamin C helps correct that. Vitamin C supplements also dramatically combat the oxidative damage caused by smoking. You shouldn't be smoking anyways. If you're smoking, stop immediately. And exposure to tobacco smoke. So it also helps being around when others are smoking. Geez, I remember growing up, everybody smoked. It wouldn't matter where you went. They smoked in the doctor's office. The doctor smoked. It was crazy. In respiratory conditions, vitamin C supplements have avert or shortened the duration of common cold. So we know that. A lot of people take it for common colds. It may mitigate the risk of serious respiratory conditions and asthma. It's great for your respiratory system. Again, if you have a high dairy diet, that is not good for asthma because it's the mucus that blocks up your lungs in that. That's dairy. Vitamin C supplements can speed the clearance of the stomach disease causing bacterium, now this is a tricky one, Helicobacter pylori, and cut the risk of gastric cancer it causes. So there are some of the benefits. It's fantastic. I take vitamin C all the time. My wife and I, Stacy, take it all the time. We take it with food. We've got a great product that we use. You can get, there's lots of different kinds. Some are better than others. And I wanted to just give you a little bit of information now on this. I hope it's helpful. I hope there's an insight in there. And please improve on your diet. That's one of the key things. Just taking a vitamin C isn't going to help you much if you have a terrible diet. So keep working on that. Diet has changed my health more than anything else, and I've been around the health industry since 1985. Okay, so I hope that's great. I hope that's of benefit. If you like what you hear, please like it. And then could you please subscribe, leave a comment. We always reply, and I will speak to you on the next one.